everyone, so let's talk about small talk. Small talk is my enemy. Any unplanned interactions with strangers or meaningless conversations had just for the sake of having a conversation make me want to leave the planet. Now let me clarify, I don't hate people. I don't even hate talking to people. I just cannot small talk. My brain literally will not let me. The second a cashier gets chatty with me or a random stranger makes a comment about the weather while walking past, my brain just freezes and my speech fails to function. I'm also quite hard of hearing and tend to mumble, so pretty much any conversation with me is already hell. Which is why when a random lady in the cereal aisle starts talking to me about nothing in particular, there is nothing I would love more in that moment than for the entire earth to swallow me whole. I never initiate small talk. I just try to get through any sort of outing without embarrassing myself horribly, so the last thing I'm about to do is start chatting with some random stranger while waiting to pay for my groceries. I can generally avoid this by buying things online, using self-service checkouts, pretending to talk on the phone, or just making myself look like the most miserable and hateful person alive. But sometimes, there is no escape. This is why I hate waiting rooms. See, the thing about people getting chatty in stores is you can escape it. You can pretend to go look at something else, or you can even leave. But if you're in a waiting room, there is nowhere that you can go to escape small talk. See, I'm from quite a small city where everyone is super friendly and chatty. You know, the type of place where people ask who your parents are and you can't go anywhere without running into somebody you know. So I was in a waiting room the other day waiting for my car to get worked on, and this was pretty much the tiniest waiting room ever. I'm talking like 6 chairs all facing each other in a room that was no bigger than a janitor's closet. Now, it was like 8:30 in the morning, so I was barely functioning as it is. But there was these 2 older ladies there waiting for their cars as well. The place was pretty backed up and we were all gonna be there a while, so literally, my worst nightmare. Not a word of lie. These 2 ladies chatted the entire hour and a half that we were there. The entire time, barely allowing a moment's silence. They were 2 complete strangers. How could they possibly come up with enough topics to fill an hour and a half's worth of conversation time? They didn't even know each other's names! They chatted about everything, from their cars to their grandkids to the freaking queen! And I was just forced to sit there, terrified and praying that they wouldn't try to engage me in conversation. Thankfully, I think my unfriendly face and frantic scribbling in my notebook deterred them, but that was probably one of the most painful hour and a half of my entire life. I avoid any sort of interaction at all costs, but sometimes, despite putting on your best do not talk to me face, people engage in conversation anyway, and once they do, you have 2 choices: respond or look like a total asshole. But in my case, the 2 choices are embarrass yourself horribly or look like a total asshole. I have to rehearse everything I say in my head before I say it. So when someone I don't know says something to me that I wasn't anticipating, I panic. For example, one time I was in a store and I was just merrily pushing my cart along, minding my own business, when an older man walks past me pushing his cart in the opposite direction. And he made one of those friendly passing comments. But like I said, I'm quite hard of hearing, so I had no idea what this man had just said to me. Now, not knowing what he had just said, I panicked instantly because I had to come up with a response quickly to avoid looking like a total weirdo. So I was thinking quickly, did he say hello? Did he make a joke? Was he talking about the weather? I had no idea. So I decided to go with joke and give a small brush it off laugh. Unfortunately, that didn't go to plan. Instead of a small polite laugh, what signal did my brain send to my mouth? A freaking snort. Yep, I literally snorted at this man I didn't know when he was about a foot away from me in response to whatever he had just said. He looked horrified. I ran as far away as I could go, and I hid for like the longest time, just hoping that I would never see that man again in my life. So yeah, that's why I hate small talk. So how do you guys feel about small talk? Are you a chatty cashier who loves to talk about the local weather patterns, or are you like me and would just really rather people not talk to you? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to see more videos from me in the future. That's it for this week, and I will see you soon. Goodbye! If they slam their car door, I'm gonna f***ing stab them.